Hello! Today is lesson 16.2, classifying quadrilaterals. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to classify quadrilaterals by their properties. Even if you do need to use your notes, okay, you should still be able to classify some of these quadrilaterals by several names. So solve a trait is kind of fun. It's like a little listening to following directions activity here. It says, draw any length line segment that will fit in the space below. I'm going to take one sentence at a time. So let me just draw a line segment. A line segment is a straight line that has two endpoints. Then it says the line segment can go in any direction. Oh, it must be straight. Got it. Draw another line segment of any length that is parallel to the first one. Okay, any length. So why don't we do this? Just make it a little bit shorter. Okay, so these are parallel, maybe not perfectly, but parallel means they're running in the same direction, and if they continue forever, they will never meet. Connect the ends of each line segment with line segments to make a closed four-sided figure. So I have to connect this to here. I can't go across because then I wouldn't have a closed figure. So I'm going to go like that. And like that. And now it says, what does your shape look like? Can you classify it? Discuss your ideas with a partner. So I'm your partner right now. I have two sides that are parallel. These sides are not parallel, okay? If they continue on, they're eventually going to meet. So they're not parallel, but I do have a four-sided shape. So this is a quadrilateral. And since there's only one set of parallel sides, and it's four-sided, that's the definition of a trapezoid. I always say, poor Tommy trapezoid only has one set of parallel sides. He's the only quadrilateral, the only one in his family that only has one set of parallel sides. All right, and then on the bottom it says, how can you, adjust this, how can you use a quadrilateral or draw a quadrilateral different from the one above? Describe what you changed and why it changes the quadrilateral. So I'm going to do the same original line, but this time I'm going to try to make my line the same length, and now when I connect, all sides are parallel. So this is parallel with that. I'm going to put 2 here to identify that these two are parallel. And now because all of the opposite sides are parallel, this is called a parallelogram. Parallel. Oh my gosh, I'm struggling here. Parallelogram. All right, this is a parallelogram, and it's also a quadrilateral. These sides are longer than these sides over here. If they were all sides were the same shape, I could also name it a rhombus, but since they're not the same size, I just have parallelogram and quadrilateral. All right, so that is your solve and share and look back.